Driver's side's gonna be the same. So coming apart. Bolts right there. There's another one back in there. I'm getting it with a Craftsman with a 1/4 inch and a 2-inch extension and a 10mm deep. Once it's all on, looks pretty good. Any we ever done. Might paint it more, maybe add a couple coats of base and re-clear it. Might just run it as is. So today, Thursday, September 22nd, 2022, I have my 2011 Malibu, which is going to become my beater with a heater. I'd hit a semi truck cap in Texas about 8 months ago, and it damaged the front bumper, so I've got another bumper over here. We got a couple coats of paint. I'm going to get another coat and a better clear once it's on. We're going to hang that on there today. So, real quick backstory. I hit that tire right here, broke my washer pump. I put another one on, but the seal's crappy, so I siliconed it. And it went underneath the car. I'm going 75 in East Texas on maybe I-10, I can't remember. And it hit the back here. And so I was out on the highway fixing this thing, tying it on with whatever I had. I have this part. I'm actually going to go back under here and repair this bumper. If you see the 10mm back there, there should be 2 or 3 of them. I might do some plastic welding for another video. But most people start at the top. I am going to start on the bottom by getting these 10mm out. And I don't have this part right here. It got caught running over some brush in Arizona, I think. A big old funky extension. Lost my little snap-on 10mm wobble, so I'm using Craftsman. I hop over to this side that actually has an inner fender, and I have this kind of clip remover. I used to have the dual popping part, but this will do the trick. These are not the original clips. They're a push style. The original ones, some of them were the push style and some of them were the kind with a center. I'm gonna just push this back. I got extra clips for this. We're gonna get up in there and get this bolt right there, and then that front one. If I actually go anywhere with this channel, I'm going to get a better camera. fucking hate picking on old people shit. So, lowered her back down. I'm going to pop all these tins. Have something like 8 of those. There's actually 10 of those tins. I don't have the right kind of clip remover for these, so I'm going to try to get under that. Pull them out this way. Flop it on the floor. Show it all, but these 4. I showed the one, and we'll pop all them out and then get this cover off. Now that we got that off, I see a cover here. I'll have to look into how all this attaches. Looks like there's another 10 under there. So the strange thing is, it looks like you would have to pull these bolts, but this actually lifts off. So actually lifts off, pops out. The whole bumper's off, minus this one that actually doesn't have fog lights. So I'm going to take it outside of the garage to switch over the grill. So I'll change out all these 7 and 10 millimeters. Change out. This is a fog light delete. I'm missing the one on the driver's side, and I'm not too worried about it. Once a car starts getting broken parts, front and rear bumper, next thing you know, I'll have a window that doesn't roll down, and then you just have a junker. So I'm gonna fix the little cosmetic stuff as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and use these little 1/8" rivets and rivet this license plate back on, holder back on. So I'm just putting all these screws back in. This is the upper air dam part, so they probably want the air to come down through the grill. This is the reinforcement, and then the air would actually come into the radiator and get good airflow so you don't have an overheating car. Plus, you'd want it to hit that condenser really good for air conditioning. So we'll flip this baby up. There's the old one that's all cracked and nasty. I'll saw that up. And if we can't recycle it, it'll end up in the trash barrel. I'm gonna wash my hands so I keep leaving greasy fingerprints on this. And I'm gonna go hang this baby on the car. Now, we're gonna hang this baby. That's a bright white. White is a tough one to match. I might go ahead and get another coat of Duplicolor, and I might not, since we're just keeping this car. If I get a night job, I was supposed to interview tomorrow night, Friday, but it got pushed till Tuesday. If I get a night job at a factory that's 16 to 20 hours a week, then I'll just keep that blue 08 Impala I was going to flip. Have a third vehicle. So let's go ahead and try to line this up. Then I could have my day job. The cars are just a hobby. And the bank-owned repair clean-out is the main job. When we have chickens, we're going to raise meat chickens. So I might start a little farm channel too. So on this, it is like I'm going to hand tighten this upper 10 millimeter in here. This is like a sort of fit. This came out all right. We got a pretty good fit. The match on the jam right there is good. So we're actually going to give this like a 1600 wet sand. That's my sweat. And we'll mask it off and get it another paint, because that's bleeding through. Touch up all the issues.